guess Jonathan Bernier was. Have been a bad night. Hey everyone, it's Ben back again, and this time the Habs beat the Anaheim Ducks 5-1 in one hell of a game for the boys. I mean, that was just one of the most dominant performances I've seen them have in a long time. So let's start right from the beginning. Andrew Cogliano early on gets puck in past Carey Price right off the draw. Wasn't really much you could do about it. This was a quick goal. I don't even think Price saw it happen, but it doesn't take too long for the Habs to respond, and Paul Byron pots home the rebound off a shot coming from Jeff Petrie, who jumped up in the rush. Jeff Petrie gets his first assist of the night. We go into the second, and after the Habs have already had probably 3 or 4 absolutely terrible power plays where they got like 2 shots on goal total, of course, right after I make a tweet joking about how bad the power play is, Plekanec, of all people, scores a power play goal with an assist from Paul Byron. Again, Paul Byron getting in on the points. Your friendly daily reminder that we got him for absolutely nothing. And he is just having one hell of a year right now. But yeah, it would be the case that after I make fun of the power play, they get one and then not just getting one that was Thomas Plekanec getting the power play goal. Also, Arturi Lehkonen looked great on that play, fighting it off the draw, getting the puck back from the Ducks and setting up the play for Byron Plekanec. He looked big on that play. He's been coming on the last few games too. He was good. And going into the third, Jonathan Bernier attempts to clear the puck out by himself, trying to make himself look like Carey Price. But Petrie heads that off, gets a blast from the point, gets the goal to put the Habs up 3-1, and then they just keep on coming. And they get another power play, and Max Pacioretty with a beauty of a wrister put the Habs up 4-1. And then a little bit of icing on the cake at the end there. Chris Terry gets his first as a Hab with about 40 or so seconds left, and it was just kind of nice to see the line that basically the St. John's Ice Caps line that they have together right now get a goal. All in all, this was one of the most dominant games I've seen the Habs play all year. I know that the Ducks were the tired team, but still, they are one of the better teams in the Western Conference, and the Habs outshot them 34-13 on the game, and they held them to 3 shots in each of the last 2 periods. So it was just an absolutely dominant game, and this comes without Alex Galchenyuk, David Desharnais, Andrew Shaw, and Andrei Markov all out of the lineup. I don't know if it should be, but a lot of times that's like 4/5 of our starting power play unit. Price just looking ridiculous on a night where he wasn't required to do too much in the save category, but he had 40 pass attempts, 38 of which were successful. So his fingerprints were kind of all over the game, whether or not he was making big saves or not. So another great night from him. So the dominance of last night's game, I think, just shows that when the team is playing their system right and rolling all 4 lines well and clicking and firing on all cylinders, they can dominate any team in the league. But it's just very rare occasions where that actually happens. But it was great to see just great efforts from everybody stepping up with all those guys out. Paul Byron's been looking fantastic this year. Jeff Petrie stepping up with Andrei Markov out of the lineup. Jeff Petrie getting the goal and 2 assists. The line of Carr, McCarron, and Chris Terry getting the goal, and the line looked good all night. They played well. It was an all-around great game, and it was a hell of a way to start off the week after we got that game against Washington on Saturday. I'm hoping they can continue it against Minnesota on Thursday, because I'm going to be going to that one. And then maybe we can get some revenge on Columbus on Friday after the game we don't talk about last time. Hopefully we'll be able to exact a little bit of revenge. But anyway, great game last night, and I'll see you guys next time.